Atiti grandpa. Ade gra. I love you. Who is that? Regina, please. Oh. Regina. Hey, Regina. Regina. When you go far, I love you. When you are closer, you don't love me. Oh, sorry. Kafra. Maybe I'll bear me. I love you. No, I love you too. Oh, my name is young. Regina, me, you know I don't love you like the way you love me. Because I love you for a reason. And you don't love me for that reason. You see what I'm talking about? So when you see me close, then you behave. When you go further, you start typing, I love you. To block my original chances. Hey! OP ghetto! OP ghetto! Hey! And that is my surprise. And I want to thank you very much. Thank you, Madam English. Thank you so much, Nana Banamwa. And I'm saying thank you because I watched your video with Abena korkor and it was hurting. I saw it written on your face, my dear. But your mannerism, your posture made me felt that Nana Banamwa, you are genuine. Oh, no, you are genuine. You know what I'm saying? You are genuine. I'm not patronizing you. And I'm not saying this to flatter you, but honestly speaking, what Abena korkor did, and let me tell you that Nana Banamwa, the story she narrated is not a lie. It's not a lie because it's a story that we all know, but we didn't want to talk about it. But now that she's made it public, we have to confirm that what she said about Abena korkor and his fast. So anytime Nana Banamwa talks about Abena korkor, the first thing you hear Nana Banamwa say, the girl is brilliant. Counselor, Abena, oh, you're good. Oh, you're smart. Oh, the girl is so good. I don't want to. Only Nana Banamwa kasa about Abena korkor. Maximum the next few minutes, she'll refer to the level of intelligence and what Abena korkor has. So that particular thing that Abena korkor did, just after she was given an opportunity for a proposal, was bad. And I was watching. Let me say a big thank you to the Despite Media, Fadda Dickson, Roger Corte, Kennedy, Osei, director. That's the director, and then you know, all the team. Honestly speaking, what you did yesterday, if you continue, the media landscape will close the things behind. It was not easy. And you know, the funny thing is that this will not happen in some TV stations. No, I won't give them credit, but it won't happen. The reason is because majority of them want to, they have to send an email to Claire that Abena korkor will come there. But you see, when Abena korkor expressed the interest of using this opportunity to come and apologize to Nana Banamwa, if it was any other station, honestly speaking, if it was any other station, oh God, they will have to go through some protocols. But we say a big thank you to Despite Media. You have brought media to a position that people think you're joking. We hear a lot of people who are saying that's some classified station. But you know, you're competing with Despite. Yeah, people, regardless of, hey, these eyelashes, people, regardless of what they talk about Despite Media and among criticism, they are not professionals and all the things they say about them. They are copying them and competing with them. Majority of the good news have come from the Despite Media. Majority of the breaking news have come from the Despite Media. So I ask myself, if there was no Despite Media, who could have rubbed shoulders with Adam? Let's be honest. The biggest competitor when it comes to the local is Adam and UTV. Now, when we come to foreign content or the English, the Anglais, we're looking at stations like TV3. We're looking at stations like GH1. You know what I'm talking about? GH1 was giving mileage and was giving was becoming the forerunner for TV3 to be chasing at a point in time, until their financial crisis as a result of their financiers' business going down to some level. Those are stories we want to share. But I'm saying this to battle the point that if you see the facial expression of Nana Banamwa, the program's director for GH1 television, and Nana Banamwa, let me say this to you. You see, it doesn't make a lot of holy sense. And I'm using very, very strong words, a lot of holy sense, to find a program director of a TV station on another TV station. It tells you the type of person Nana Namwa is. Because Nana Namwa, in the actors of the profession, remember, in the actors of the profession, her appearance on UTV is a content for UTV. Oh yes. But looking at the content production mentality of what happened on the station, if it could have happened on an Abena station that Abena Korkor was at GH1 and Abena was hosting a program and Abena Korkor came to apologize to Abena on GH1, the witches and wizards and the Jimmies of Ghana will say it was plotted. They will say it was plotted and yet correct. No, they will say it. I know my people. Their life is that they wish that Nana Banamwa would never forgive Abena Korkor. Their life is that all the celebrities who are not talking to each other, they will not talk to anybody, everything. But I'm saying that go and don't watch the video just because you are admiring Abena Korkor or you are admiring the ties of Nana Banamwa because she was wearing a skinny and a transparent dress and her tie was sitting in a particular posture. And Nana Banamwa will sit and have been in the Srehoka crab or be a MP because wakata sune trouser. Until them just say, sa atna siena Nana Batna yeran kasakasade in sex therapy, you know, as a may reflecting position. What did them just say? And constantly Nabana Mwakasani or in the Benkum chess or Wale or available to them say, yeah, available in chess or better because level again no one who was in the player and the floor. But the American Constitution said, look at the posture of Nabana Mwa in responding to the apology of the lady. The posture. Abena Korkor statement. And I love the way Abena Korkor didn't go back to revisit the nonsense she said. And she kept saying that there was a statement Abena Korkor made. And I want us to learn from it. She says that as much as she is apologizing, a lot depends on her. A lot depends on her. Hear me. You don't lose anything if you realize that you want to smoke the peace pipe with somebody to allow sleeping dogs to lie. Some of us will have a dream from God. Some of us will have a prophetic word. Some of you see it written behind the car. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you. If you're telling me I look good in my eyelash, and you're saying and eyelash. Now we are the Abosha me feeling very, very discomforted. Bro, focus here. Nana Banamwa use a lot of English words on the TV channel. And one of the things I love about Dessa Media, they'll keep reminding you, catchy. But when you start flowing, they allow you. I say, look at the posture. I am not saying anything. Just go and watch the video again. And look at the posture of Nana Banamwa responding to Abena Korkor's apology. Before she spoke, she was not the Nana Banamwa we all know. Honestly speaking, if it's not the respect that I know she has for the media house, Nana Banamwa is not she's not in need of trending. No, forget about that one. GH1, she's the program director for the station. So she can do anything at all to trend. And majority of the things she does it within her social media handles. What's up? She does it within her social media handles. So if you find another one, the posture to respond. I'm in eyelashes now. This is what I'm selling. Ladies and gentlemen, my goodness. Can't let them see. This is one of the ladies here. She is in the capacity of a lady. She's not sexually active. She has everything that way you see her, you think she'll be good in bed. People have announced this to all of us. And go for Kasa, you know what I'm talking. Am I lying?
Why would you, man? Who said it? Who are those people?
Can you remove your mouth?
Who are those people?
Please, if you see her,
I can sue you for this.
No, if you see me for what?
I can sue you for
Are you good in bed?
I am fantastic.
So she just announced that Opobiedino. Sorry. Kafra. OPD. Opobiedino. You know OPD? OPD in Accra. Obeso di wano no akochoba. Udi fufu me mbo bia di man ko bo ade me si OPD. What's some pass mama me? Say me si obo ade. Makaso obo ade di obi. Obo ade on di obi a me cancer. You see, don't lead us not into temptation. Deliver me from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory forever and ever. Oh Lord, help me. Me man family kwati amba kremu me di ba kremu anka and baby mediwo adu fiti sha dia me kan say na Ghana tie and nana bana mo ye din say Abena korkor kasa na awoso na I recite it. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leads me out of still water. She was reciting, the Lord is my shepherd, because what Abena korkor was doing, for the respect she has for the station, she could have left. Watch the video. For the respect that Abena had for despite media, she could have just left the studio, because Abena korkor embarrassed Abena so much with lies. So she you know, the lady was bending down. Do you know why? She has to bend down because she didn't want to have record of her face to everybody anywhere. Don't call me. Me the old friend I had. But I want us to learn a lesson from Nana Abena. One, she was not on her own platform. That's one. She was not doing this on Facebook. She was not doing this on an Instagram page. Nana Abena was not on GH1 platform. It was not StarChat. If she brings Abena korkor on StarChat, they will say Oma Shishe. You know what I'm talking about? But if you watch carefully, I say her posture is what I don't stop watching. Nana Abena's posture in response to the apology of Abena korkor. It's a lot that we need to learn from each other. And let's say big thank you to Despite Media. Look, I watched a video that we did just about 3 days or 4 days ago in Honorable Kennedy Japon's house. I see the video on some other bloggers' channels, even though they were not here. And I asked, and they were saying, oh, Miss Sandy Man, you're content. I engage the services of Twin Donberg. When they finish my service, they send a video to Kokonsa, and so they share together. Let me ask this. Look, if you drive a taxi, if you drive a trotro, as we call in Ghana, and the police are doing any assignment on the road, and a fellow driver sees you coming, they don't stop, they give you a signal, and you understand at once, immediate by force. They give signal to each other to alert them that the police is there. They are not telling you because they know you've done anything evil. No. Keep that one in your head. Say taxi never but no police for fire extinguisher, chalewate, roadworthy. I mean, for me, why I sit to ask myself, why should police check insurance on behalf of insurance company? I don't want to. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ajah Roberta says she show maturity. Ajah Roberta, you from today, you to learn how to show maturity and respect. You go there. Why? You can love her. I mean, don't be hypocrite. But she has seen a bua there, so Ajah Roberta. You understand what I'm talking about? It makes a lot of sense that she shows a lot of maturity. And that is what we show on most of the channels that we go. I love you so much the way you are, now. Ajah Roberta, tell me if you have a there. You know, Ajah Roberta, you know her, Mrs. OKFM. She wrote personally to OKFM and the Despite Media to beg them that they should never bring me back on their radio and TV again. And I chanced on the letter. But I love her for that reason, because every time I come on radio, I come and speak the hard truth that she doesn't want to hear. And Abena Roberta will change, repent, and become a wife one of these days to a very prominent person, because I don't want her to marry a poor man. She's a very beautiful, young, slim girl who has been waiting before the Lord, not having sex. I don't know whether angels are going to have sex with her. But she went literally to tell them, "Mama, but being person counselor, you." One day, I think they were doing a opinion poll with Abegu Santana, and they asked Uncle for him a person, one missing counselor. She was the first to call to say that, "Ye me free radio, so and that's okay. Maturity makes us believe that Abena Rebecca, I love her so much. She's our own Mrs. OKFM. Adwa, I mean, should I say what we said? There was maturity that Nana Banamwa was exhibiting. But so the first thing is that her posture as a result of having your enemy in quote, and I'm not saying that Abena Korkor has been an enemy to Nana Banamwa before. No, because this is not the first time an apology is going. So you see the response, I'll come to her response, but this is not the first time. For those of us who have history and know what is going on behind the scene, and I'm saying, example, when a taxi driver is coming from a junction and the police is doing a swoop there, they are collecting both fire extinguisher, and the first thing they tell you is, whether you are driving and you have all the things that the police needs, they don't stop you to check whether you have those things. The first thing they do is that they do their best for you to know that there is something. You can decide not to share the page. I have not asked you to share. Don't share. Yes, sure, dear. So the first thing that I learned in life is, if you want to go far, mingle yourself with people who will alert you on your way. If they pass through a place and the place was dark, so they snatched their bag from them, the next time you call them on phone and you are walking in that lane, they will tell you, "Unam hiva, gimpa junction ho, madam for phone show bag mu. Me nya call the show bag mu. They all can hu nya per taxi utrem wi ane nkasa. Taxi so fana nko bia ni taxi ni mu a. Tremu se nkrofo miensa wo mu a, men tremu on be give back." When you hear somebody offer, now say Charlie, say my poem will give junction me peka. Hey, for phone share bag mu, it is to tell you that they mean well for you. So where you are falling before, you don't expect your friend to come and fall, so you laugh. I'm telling you. And that is the industry that we are not having. The entertainment industry in Ghana. The bunch of celebrities we have in Ghana, with corporate Ghana, media houses, GH1 TV, Despite Media, Adom or what you call multimedia, Net2 or whatever we call them, on my FM, the combined channel, TV3 and Metro TV, all our general stations we have. We are not one. Let me tell you one. Let me give you a practical example. So Radio Gold was closed down. Whatever caused them to close down. I saw an article on TV on social media that His Excellency the ex-president has given 100,000 Ghana cedis or so to revamp the station. If it's true, we say thank you for such. All of us must go and help them because the station went down to zero, and the owner died as a result of not even being there. Not as a result of the close down. Because if you go and look for money from him, only one muska. I'm saying this to say, when people left, when Radio Gold closed down, there were people there who were husbands, they were breadwinners, and I know most of them went to other stations to ask for some few time to settle themselves. Some people were told straight in the face, yes, you are a radio presenter, but the fact that you worked in Radio Gold, I won't give you a job to do. Yes. Oh, yes. Even DJs. I mean, for a DJ who worked with Radio Gold, what do you lose? I mean, if you say those who are leading some political provocative discussions who have become political, like Suhini. You know, Suhini was leading Alaji and ended up to become an MP. Like Ojo Ponkro was leading the morning show and now he's an honorable. Okay, so people like that, when you say I see you in political colors and I don't want to make my brand, I don't have a position for that particular thing, I understand. But for somebody who is just a morning show host, a mid-morning presenter, a DJ, a late night, somebody, and you can look at the person in the face and tell the person you cannot be engaged because you are a former employee of Radio Gold. I am coming to the point that we don't like ourselves to point the mistakes we made. I am saying this to the fact that Nana Banamwa has a station. She has a social media. Anything she posts, we go and comment on it. We fight about it. She grants interview on Star Chat and it becomes our discussion in the next place. So if she wants to do what she just did, She could have used a channel. But I am saluting Nana Banamwa for that level of humility. Mind you, I'm not saying Nana Banamwa is humble. Don't go and tell her, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she's also proud. But I'm saying that the fact that a program's director, and this is not the first station she has gone to. She went to Accra FM. Nana Remios, yes. And after that interview, a lot of people spoke loose. Oh, yes. But she was not perturbed. She respected the station despite media and gave that particular opportunity to blow the peace pipe. That is one side. Watch the video of Nana Banamwa again. Watch it. When I say watch it, I know what I'm saying. Look at her posture when Abena Korkor was enumerating her default in the level of lies and malice, orchestrated, calculated lies, that social media and radio stations took it up, even to the extent that there is a song that the lyrical content have resemblance to the attitude and the actions of Abena Korkor, the incident that occurred. Politicians were faced with the wrath of their constituencies. Party leaders were faced with rejection and constant questioning of a confirmation denouncement of an activity that is supposedly to be true because they are men. Remember the story. And Nana Banamwa was slightly brought into the scene. And the painful part was that whilst Nana Banamwa was chewing and have not finished swallowing, then her daughter said, and Nana Banamwa will be proud. And you can take the shit out of the fork. Sewa Amea was made by Nana Banamwa. Go to hell. You can burn your ass. You can drink poison and die. When you develop people, you have the right to say, I did. So those of you now, and I don't know, say, when today, Usu you'll be and come to Bobiding. If you ask nigga last time brought his house help, who has properly dressed, and said, I say things to battle my point. So clearly, listen to my conversation. Before you start writing nonsense, today I am here to block. Ubedi block! Ubedi block! And the last time at the graduate, Ubedi block, all of a sudden you're blocking. Oh, congratulations, Anabanamwa. So the posture on Anabanamwa had a lot of things going on in my mind. And I love my eyelashes. I pray that I am here. I just finished signing the deal. So Nana Banamwa's posture was excellent. She calmed herself down. She relaxed. Nana Banamwa relaxed, She relaxed herself to listen to Abena Korkor. And she was just reciting, the Lord is my shepherd, I should not want. The Lord is my shepherd, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against. So she was just mixing the Lord is my shepherd and the Lord's prayer together, because in the first place, the flyer that went out, Abena Korkor was not on the flyer. Despite media, Fadda Dickson, the general of media in Ghana, the man who everybody would never have anything against unless they are foolish enemies. The man whose understanding to blow peace pipe is so high. Even when you have gone wrong, he wants to bring you to himself. He will spend his money, he will spend his time, he will spend his airtime to make sure that you are vilified. If you have to go and apologize, Fadda Dickson will cost you to apologize and let sleeping dogs lie. He won't throw you away. He will still use you because he knows there's something good in you. May God give Fadda Dickson long life. May God give Fadda Dickson long life. May whoever steps in the shoe of this man, 30 years, 40 years to come, don't come and destroy despite media, because people have gone and come. He has received them. Dan Kwaku Yeboah made a statement on stage that he left California to Ghana because he heard Oman FM was recruiting to start a radio station. When he landed, Fadda Dickson got him, gave him a good sum of money, and for 18 years he's serving them. He has never regretted. For the first time in my life, I've never been to any station and I've been given a certain amount of money for appearing on the TV before. It's only in Despite Media. Every station I go to, when it's time for me to do my conference and I want free airtime, apart from GH1, let me be honest, but last time, it was not too cumbersome. It was okay for me to get my way through. The other ones, they asked me to bring money to come and pay, even though I sit on their station for free. But when it comes to Fadda Dickson, his prime time, he will give it to me. It doesn't mean the man is a fool. And when I see the red card of the man giving me that slot to play my advert, people were insulting for doing that for me. But he has a reason for using some of us and bringing us close to himself. So Fadda Dickson, may God bless you. Long life, prosperity. Nana Banamwa, thank you for that humility. And this thing you did, your life has been increased by 400 years. No, understand your own. Nana Banamwa tells everybody that her problem in this world is not about herself, where she has gotten to say everything, but she has one product called the sun. And she says the sun is so brilliant that the sun will go and read and the interpretation will be different. I understand that. We'll address that issue very soon. But I'm saying the posture. Are we learning anything from it? Will we get one time that when the Fia Schwarzenegger and Delay are sitting and there's an approach in that manner, will Delay have that patience Nana Banamwa had? Will Fia Schwarzenegger have that patience Nana Banamwa had? Nana Banamwa had the patience not because she was under the influence of cocaine, weed, tramor, or anything. She was using a human senses. What are the lessons that we are learning from Nana Banamwa? The flyer that came out didn't fly with Abena korkor on it. No way. Remember that every year, Fadda Dickson, his birthday on the 1st of January every year, he brings all the stars together. Apart from Samson Martin, Professor Martin, stars in worship, Fadda Dickson's own is bringing all the stars together under one umbrella. Let's all come together, but because there are so many cracks, this one is not talking with this one is not fine with this one. When you are bringing them together, it's difficult. But this man is smart. May God bless Fadda Dickson and the team. And that's for Nana Banamwa. God bless you for that humility. Anybody who will come and speak against you leaving your station to go and sit on Despite Media, it doesn't mean Despite Media is bigger than your station. But what happened between you and Abena korkor, according to the framers of the program I spoke to, they say Abena korkor was not part of what we're going to discuss. No way. Abena korkor was not part of it. And I've worked with them. They don't calculate things to create. No, they don't. So because I believe Nana Banamwa, in all fairness, when he sees Abena korkor on that flyer, it will be like they're going to use no. The numbers, they start their show and they can get 1K. They are not like me struggling with 100 people, 34 people. As I'm speaking, 34 people are watching. You are happy 34 people are watching. Shame on you. 500 people are watching. They are learning their there. So it's not like they have publicity. So Nana Banamwa, anybody that will come and speak against you for walking to another station to go and do what you did, it was divine. It was time for God to use you to teach some of us sense. Some of us have learned from your humility. Some of us are humble already. I am a doormat you clean your feet on. When you enter into my house, then they tell you this is the man you're looking for. He's the one you just clean your feet on. You think I'm a fool? Mean Jimmy, yo. There are people who hate me. There are so many people who never want to see me. They have spoken against me. But today, they wish I am in their handbag for them to use me as their toilet roll or their wife to clean their eyelashes. I'm suffering with this eyelash, but I will remove it. So I'm saying that what is the posture? What is the posture? The posture of Nana Banamwa, we learning anything from it. Because imagine, remember what happened to Nayas. Nayas went with a cane to Opoku in a studio. So you can't enter into UTV. But one, if Abena korkor was able to call in through the director and the production team to tell them, I want to come and apologize on your station to Nana Banamwa, and they granted her that particular clearance. Oh my God. Hey, So you see now, he says some media houses are baller. If we didn't have despite media, can Abena Korkor call to go to any other station I don't want to give credit to go and do what they just did? I don't even think that if for example, State of Affairs, Nana Banamwa is on State of Affairs or whatever show in their station, and Abena Korkor will call somebody. If Abena Korkor calls anybody on GH1 that he wants to come on their station, they will not. They will not give Abena Korkor a response, because all of them are policing Nana Banamwa, which I believe is right. They are fighting for their boss. They are fighting for their boss. But this is a lesson I want to tell people. If your boss is not in good terms with anybody, be careful you don't join the fight. Because usually when they are bringing them together, when they are settling the conflict and the dispute, they will not invite you. Boss, any of being kasa, you're careful, pass it over to you. You're careful because I told you, I won't bomb my young friend. But Abena Korkor could have never gotten the opportunity to go to GH1. Nana Banamwa had the right walking out after seeing Abena Korkor coming to the studio. When you see an enemy, somebody who have destroyed you, who you cannot, Ghanaians are found of not even. There's no way Ghanaians find the opportunity to look for the truth in what you have said. I have been a victim. There's a young man who set up a Facebook channel with Councillor Lutrot, and he wrote a lot of bad things about Yvonne Nelson, about Ebony, about Giftianti, about Nana Banamwa, and about five to six people. The guy set up a Facebook with Councillor Lutrot, and he kept on doing negative things. When we went to arrest the people, now carry about Cho, who found the burning channel. Now on him now, oh yeah, intelligent. Now they're going to say, and he said the story ended there, but you have been destroyed already. So I'm saying that Nana Banamwa's action in the first place gives us a lesson to learn from today. The eyelashes. Hey, ready, my eyelash, my eyelash. Voila. Sorry. It's a new brand, please. I am selling eyelashes. I'm sorry. Women are suffering. Let's admire them. Thank you. So I'm saying that posture from Nana Banamwa's sitting, especially with Abena Korkor's listenership, I clap for her, is a sign of maturity. Nana Banamwa has a big heart. How do we learn to cultivate such attitude? In life, wherever your friend fell, if you are told there's a hole there, don't say, let me fall in my own thing. No. Fall in a new one, because you see, as you discover new errors, you expand our thinking capacity. If you keep on using my old errors and you don't create new errors, we can have a lot of decoding mentality. The last time Nana Banamwa was interviewed, he said, the mistakes I have made, I don't want anybody to do that same mistake. And everybody know the mistakes already. Was yes in the interview? Yes, she said that. So what I'm trying to let you know, this is Nana Banamwa, I don't want to hear anybody from tomorrow Monday. And the station, sorry if you got to be station, so and I said, hey, be careful. That thing that happened on the despite media shows maturity. Yeah, fly Abena Korkor, that Abena Korkor was on the flyer coming, and Abena Korkor just asked permission to come and apologize to Nana Banamwa, and it was allowed. Now to the substantive matter. Because of Nana Banamwa, I will not speak any loose English here. Substantive matter. Now to the substantive matter. So Abena Korkor now finally said, I am sorry for what I have done to you. Look at the response of Nana Banamwa. She was not hypocritical about it. She was not. Nana Banamwa was not hypocritical about the issue. She took her time. You know, one of the good things about a good human being is to relax and respond. Now learn this one. I say relax and what? Respond. If you don't relax, and the fact that people are talking doesn't mean they are not relaxed. You know? The fact that I'm talking like this doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm very, very relaxed. The only inconvenience I'm having right now talking to you is I'm afraid my eyelash will fall. Because right now I can see one eye like this is like this. I can see my face like this. But look at the Nanabanamwa's respond. He said, I wholeheartedly love Abena Korkor. She's brilliant. She's excellent. I called Abena Korkor when she was having a challenge with another station on program. And I told her, the name Abena Korkor has been associated with a lot of sexual issues. God bless you, Nana Banamwa. And it is not making you have the stand on what you want to say. Abena Korkor is one of the matured people when it comes to mental health discussions. We've all gone to school, I've met her, we've spoken about mental health plans. The places Abena Korkor have gone with the mental health issue because of bipolar, I've not been there. But it is a rank, it is a position. She has connection with a lot of big people about mental health. So, I mean, Abena Korkor is one of the authority on discussing mental health, not as a nurse, not as a doctor, but as a victim of mental health challenges like bipolar, for example. So when Nana Banamwa says, I gave her the chance to come and run a program, I mean, design a program for herself to come and treat mental health. And Abena Korkor goes and bring a brilliant, he says, she brought a brilliant, excellent proposal. That is where I came in. And hear my take. Now you are watching me, hear this side. Nana Banamwa too should hear this one. Abena Korkor, hear this one. And if you know Zandi Kamel, call Zandi Kamel to come and hear this one. Because this one, I'm going to do it. Call them to come and hear this one because, you see, Abena Korkor in her brilliantness, in less than 72 hours was able to develop a proposal for Nana Banamwa based on a common discussion they had. The reason was because the sexual seductive programs that you run has given you a brand that is not giving people the opportunity to see your level of intelligence in terms of intellectual capacity. Brilliant submission by Nana Banamwa. Give me a proposal so that I will help you develop what is in you. Not your sexual capacity, but your intellectual ingredients on mental health, not as a practitioner, but as a victim. Now see what happened. The witches, the wizards, the demons in the house of Abena Korkor. I bet you 4 months per Abena Korkor ye. A Jimmy for pa de pa, a Jimmy for empese oba kama say better bibi wo krumu. They came in, demons, witchcraft hunting, sorceress. They are happy. They are happy for the misbehavior of Abena Korkor. They are happy that their daughter and their sister, their friend, their family member is being used for a negative mentality. Then God springs up from nowhere. Because watch. For Nana Banamwa, one way or the other to go and speak about a station like TV3. Abena Korkor is fighting there and says, stop fighting the station, stop disgracing yourself. TV3. That's when Nana Banamwa left. Sees another young brilliant girl misbehaving and says, Jai, many omunku, branaya de fufrobia bemo bia who say we a different person. Why should such a nice, brilliant idea that is coming from a fellow sister who is not jealous of you? There's nothing in terms of similarity between Abena Korkor and Nana Banamwa. They are not the same. Nana Banamwa is a program director. Abena Korkor is not. She can call the shot and say, I don't want to play this. I mean, she's a cash cow of GH1 now. Forget it or take it and fire home. But I'm saying that That action that Abena Namwa took was a divine intervention to change the status of Abena Korkor. Then the witches in her family started abaying for was school. Abaying for was social media. Abaying for on our friendship. The celebrity, the entertainment industry, abaying for Jimmy for young padipa. Obia bay for be and padipa, Jimmy for, ne kwasia sam and kwasia for guyechi. Omon pesi yekoyenim. Backbiters, negative interference, unwanted energy. Ye kasa vampire do a giant piebo. How can an Abena have a nice plan for a young girl? Within 72 hours, she produces a proposal with brilliance. I mean, Abena Korkor, have you heard her speak English before? When she was dishing Kokonsa, did you hear the English? I've encountered a girl before. I call her on phone. Yeah, kasa on phone so brilliant and naka girl wa boda man naka woman who tagging her own friend one kasa. You just tag me this thing, counselor. This thing you're doing. Nana Abena want to help the girl, change the destiny of the girl, shame the people, the enemies in her family. When I say the family, you don't get it. You can go and die. I don't care. I'm saying a man's enemy is but from his own family. The book of John, chapter number 10, verse 36. Go and read it. Matthew, sorry. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 36. It says, a man's enemy is but from his own family. My enemies are the people who are close to me. So the family of Abena Korkor, the old schoolmate of Abena Korkor, those who are using Abena Korkor for their exploitation, for their exposure, for their gratification, never wanted this young girl to become something. Then God has ordained Nana Abena to come in intervention. Because when Abena Korkor was fighting TV3, everybody on social media who was following Abena Korkor was supporting her to go and do the nude. And Nana Abena is coming to say, Jai. And no Emma Obia who Sanawutia, Minim Sanawutia, Branamembuana Sanawutia. Then the demons in the family started. Remember, I said when a taxi driver sees police arresting fire extinguisher, chalewati, chalk, brake light, whatever, and they